Is my mic on? It is on. Let me link this into realistic. Right, Trouser, you cannot be calling me that name. You need to take that back straight away, because I am not being called that name. That is horror. Oh my days, oh my days. Hello everyone, I need to do a mic check quick. Let me quickly check my mic. Oh, okay, my mic's working perfectly fine. Yes, hello, it's me on a Friday. Yeah, I know. Um, yep, hello, Charles, and hello, Stiggy. How you doing? No, please, do not, Stiggy, please. Just for your sake, let's just have a normal formation lap. Because yeah, it's not looking good for you. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Stiggy. It's good to see you, my friend. Um, yes, right. Should I explain why I'm here? Hello all. Yes. So I'm not. Who's the normal commentator? I don't even know, man. But I am not the normal commentator. I think it's Fear actually. I'm Armin. Some of you may know me as Keith. Some of you may know me as Romesh, and some of you may know me as a P word. Yeah, just mainly Chaz knows me as that. But I'm here to commentate your tier tonight. I saw Chaz's message. I was like, yeah, I'm up for it. Just why not? There's a lot of cool people in there. Realistic is thriving this season, so I thought, why not? Let's do a bit of comms. Um, so yes, it's good to see everyone. Um, so I'll tell you how this works, to be honest. But from the bottom left, I see we have full quality and we have 36 laps. So, yeah, full quality 50%. Obviously, on a Sunday, I believe, Trouser does a wheel spin and he decides to grid or something as well. So I'm not too. Well, he decides to grid because there's full quality. Yes, that was zero logic there. But yeah, he does a wheel spin with stuff, something like that. Um, Full quality, 36 laps of dry, and then pissing it down in the last 5 laps. Oh, like, okay, I like that. I like that. Uh, yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. So, this will be good for strategy, I think, in terms of please shout out free safety car when it's out. Yes, okay. I'm guessing this is a reference into the Monday thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, Hassan. Just yeah, sorry. Um, uh, Whether to start on soft or hards, mediums or. To be fair, yeah, I think those are the two strategies we got. Yeah, obviously, we have a uh, predetermined. What am I trying to think? I'm waffling at my ass too. I'm so unprepared. We have a predetermined weather. So last 5 or 6 laps, we will start to get rain. So this gives us two strategies where we have a hard to the rain or a soft medium or medium soft to the rain, which I think will give us a great race alongside obviously the realistic aspect where we see Obviously, the realistic cars, the different performances, the different drivers, in, like quality and stuff. So it should be very, very interesting. I'm excited to see what is going to happen tonight. Should we have a look at the championship? The championship is led by a breakfast man, the team principal of breakfast splits on a Wednesday, and a championship lead on a Friday is Crumpets. He leads the Sauber man, Rostocker, by 32 points, and Trouser Schnauzer in the Alpine by 33 points. Stiggy is trailing 86 behind, and then Egolf Hazard is also an 86 behind. So, yeah, those two have an outside shot at the championship with 2 rounds left to go. Two or 3? I don't even know, man. 3 rounds, including this one. So, both Stiggy and Egolf need big weekends, big drives tonight, in order to keep the championship alive. But in terms of the standouts, it does look like Crumpets in the Haas/Ferrari, Rostock in the Sauber, and Trouser in the Alpine slash. What's the other Alpine? Alpine and I don't even know. What does the Alpine swap with? Is it just Alpine? I don't even know. Alpine and V? No, I don't even know. That's Brad. Milan and me. Yeah, that's the team. Oh yeah, should we actually go through the teams and stuff? Oh, Egolf isn't racing. Oh, hello, Matt, by the way. Oh, Alpine is Alpine every. Okay. Yes. So Egolf is not driving, so I think that eliminates him from the championship. So we have a top 4 dueling for the last 3 rounds. In terms of the constructors, it is Trouser Schnauzer and Milan, the dominant team this season, with a 500-point total in the last 9 rounds. They lead Haas, which is Crumpets and Brasco, I think. Yeah, I actually do know the teams very well. So that's 458. Then it is Sauber of Rostocker and Pirate Danny. That's a good team, actually. Well, obviously they're a good team because they're the worst car. But yeah, and then it's McLaren of 411 with Mercedes on 411. Racing Rules are P6 with Aston Martin P7, Ferrari in P8, and Williams in P9, and Red Bull in P10. I think for next season, what we should do, well, don't have to, but I think instead of having it as the one constructor name, it should be. No, actually, no, that's a terrible idea. Ignore me. I'm not cooking anything. But yes, I don't really know what to talk about, to be honest. So I'm just here to do commentating. Let's talk about Brazil. Brazil, it is an easy track. I somewhat agree. I think it's one where you pick up the pace real quickly in terms of the others, where it's a bit more technical. I think Brazil is one where you can be really good quickly. Sector 2 is probably your most technical part of the circuit, but still, in terms of like just difficulty, it's all right, to be fair. Obviously, you've got the long straights, turn 4 and turn 1 being your main overtaking opportunity. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Brazil is a good track, so it should be good. And in terms of championship's close, so this should be fun. In terms of people driving tonight, we have quite a lot of drivers. We have 19 people scheduled, so we'll see how they get on. A lot more than F2. F2 is, yeah, we're struggling this season. Although, what even happened yesterday? I can't even remember. Oh, yeah, oh, just red flag. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good. I got cooked. Yeah. Oh, I just realised. Oh, apart from Tuesday, I was going to say that this week I might be in every race day, like involved somehow, but I missed Tuesday. But yeah. So we should have ready up in very soon after one person joins. So full quali. We haven't done full quali in a while. The last time I saw full quali was in my Sunday Pro days. Shout out Sunday Pro OG gang. Yeah, I really enjoyed OG Sunday Pro and Sunday Contender. But the pro side was the good stuff. It was my beginning of my commentating journey. But yeah, we haven't done it since then. So full quality, obviously, you got three segments: Q1, Q2, Q3. Q3, obviously, a battle for pole. Q1, Q2, you're knocking out the bottom five. So this should be good. So as we get into quali, I've not actually done a. Why is Danny Brasco called Danny Brashko? How's he done that? That's pretty cool, to be fair. It gives me Ben Brash vibes. I don't know if it's in relation to Ben Brash, but yeah. Danny Brashko. Oh, they would be a sick team together. But yes. In terms of tactics into qualifying, I think Q1 we're going to see potentially some guys go on the mediums, get through on the mediums. I'm looking at the possible Ferraris, the Mercedes, the Red Bull, obviously, and the McLaren. Maybe try and get through on the mediums if they're quick enough. The slightly slower cars, I think they're going to have to go on the softs. Not from the get-go. I think they'll do their first run on the mediums, but then the second run they'll do on the softs. But it's a relation thing, getting you mixed up. That's a good one. Yeah, to be fair, oh no. No, Brasco, to be fair, yeah, I can see why you get confused. Right, into quali, it looks sunny in quali. So who will be first out of track? Wiggy's looking to be to put up the medium. So is Brad. So is Milan. So is as we predicted, medium first runs in quali, and then potentially going on the sauce for the second run if they are not quick enough. Because we have 18 drivers tonight. The bottom three get eliminated from this session, and then it is the bottom five for the next session. So we'll be losing P16 down to P18. So that is where we'll be focusing on in this first qualifying session. Wiggy is first out, so we'll go on board with Wiggy. Hello, Milan. Good to see you. Right. Oh. I just forgotten how to commentate all of a sudden. Yes, so Milan, not Milan, Wiggy. So Wiggy's going to be first to do a lap. Obviously in full quality. Oh. Wiggy? It's not the line you want to be taking. Hello, Plavon. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Yeah, so full qualify, 18 minutes in the Q1, obviously. Gives you quite a lot of time. So I think we're not really going to see the guys come out in a big batch until possibly the 14 to 11 minute mark. Because that's when you want to get your first run in, and then obviously your last run. Oh my, Wiggy, what's going on here, mate? This is not a good look, Wiggy. Oh god. So into the final corner, and Wiggy is going to start his time now. Does Wiggy have a quali ban potentially? He's going to actually go set a time. Okay. So here we go on board with Wiggy. He'll give us a run on how to do this lap around Sao Paulo. Into turn one, you will get a bit on the curb, but not too much, where he's got too much and he's gone sideways. A big moment for Wiggy, and that is really going to hurt his time. Down into the run to turn four now. Obviously, a very quick left-hander, but very good overtaking opportunity. The left-hander is good. It's much better than turn one, which he really struggled with. Just taking too much curb on that inside, and it just unsettled his car. And unsettling his car along with the additional power he put in, the car would not handle it, and it had to snap. Into the technical sector 2, you want to stay as far as the outside here just to get a nice apex and a good exit on this corner, and then flat out through the left-hander. And at the final traditional corner, it's a good apex from Wiggy, and to the line. He will be purple because he is the first lap of the day. But obviously he's not going to be the quickest lap of the day because he had that massive moment into turn one. So to the line, it is going to be a 108.870. Next up we have Stocker on the outlap, followed by the Haas of Hassan. It is Hassan. He's got the McLaren behind him of Matt, who will get a toe on his run if he stays close enough. But what can Hassan do? Obviously, this week Hassan is in the Haas instead of the Ferrari, so his car is obviously significantly slower. But the Haas actually They've been driving well in terms of the tracks this season. Standout is obviously Netherlands, where I was watching that race, and they did really well. So 109.69.64 Hassan, followed by the Red Bull of Dale, who starts his time. Entronzik will be next. Entronzik in the V carb this week. He obviously rotates with the Mercedes, and to the line, he is going to be P1 with a 108.521. In the background, you can see the Aston Martin of Tuck, who started his time, then followed by the Mercedes of Plavonch, who starts his time, and then that will be Wiggy coming across the line. So he'll be Stocker next. So he's third place in the championship. So what can Stocker do here? Obviously, this isn't about fully pushing the limits in this session. It's about just getting yourself into the top 15, and that's what Stocker does with his first time being provisional pole for now. So next up will be that Red Bull. The second Red Bull is Dale. So yeah, Dale in the final corner. He will be going again possibly. I think he might have gone for a warm-up lap there. So Dale will be running again. His teammate Konski is just behind him. And oh no, Dale sets a decent time to be fair, despite him using no ERS. Then that's the Haas of Hassan, and then behind him is the Aston Martin of Tuck. So we'll see what our head steward could do. To the line, Tuck in the Aston Martin is going to go P4. Hello, Pigeon. How you doing? Pigeon called me darling. And Plavonch is next. He actually invalidated his time. Then it will be the McLaren of Matt. Wiggy coming into the pits. Then it'll be Stocker coming into the pits. Matt will come into the pits. It'll be Konski next, I believe. No, it won't. It'll be the Alpine. No, it won't. It'll be the Williams. No, Williams and Stiggy is on the outlet. Alpine of... the two Alpines are on the outlet. So it's going to be Konski next, who's on none. So we're not going to watch him. Who should we go? We'll go watch Plavonch because he's next to set time. He's also validated again. I'm cursing a lot of drivers here. I am, it's not really working here. We're going to go aboard with Stiggy because Stiggy is the next starter time. So this is important for Stiggy. His first run of the day in the Williams. Although he is in the Williams, he wants to try and be into that top 10, which I think is his expectations. As he is probably one of the quickest drivers in PGR, as there's yellows in Sector 3. That is Tuck letting the Mercedes past, I believe. So turn 4 for Stiggy, looks good. Oh, he's actually invalidated. He is invalidated. So next up will be Milan. We'll go on board with Milan here. Constructors are leaders right now. This is a big week for both Milan and Travis Schnauzer to put one hand on that trophy. To claim constructors. So what can he do here? Konski actually came into the pits on his lap, so not getting a time on the board after invalidating. But Milan is looking quick here. Milan, obviously, we know him a lot from DTS. He has been rapid in DTS over the seasons, and he's been rapid and realistic, obviously. Last season I did one race, and Milan was very quick that race. They did get with them on the last lap, so yeah, but that did secure him the championship. Did he win the championship? He won something. He won constructors, I think, and he got P4 ahead of Dale in the Red Bull. Next up will be Hassan on the outlap, followed by the Mercedes of TSL Brad, who's going to start a time. Brad in the Mercedes this week gives him an opportunity to fight at the front. Not that he doesn't do that with the V car, but it just gives him more of an opportunity with that Mercedes being a quick car. Diablo also is going to start an out lap, start a lap, even a hot lap. With Dale, actually, he's back out and he's on a hot lap, so we're going to go aboard with Dale. Another set of mediums for the Red Bull driver. 9 minutes left of Q1. Only because his body gives him... As Brad has joined the session. Didn't even see that. He left the session, but he's not in the race. As Dale to the line, he doesn't actually improve. Next up is Stiggy. Stiggy's second time, and he goes P6 on the medium tyres. Behind him, we see Matt and Milan. Matt starts time, Milan comes into the pits. So it will be the Mercedes of DSL Brad next. What can Brad do here? He's using overtake mode, and this guy is a massive qualifier merchant. He is rapid in qualifying. He's not quite a merchant, actually, thinking about it now. But it shows there, medium time of 1:08.134. Behind him is Hassan. Hassan starts the time, I believe, potentially. And Plavon starts an outlap. So next up is Diablo to the line. This is Tuck's teammate. Tuck is in P8. Will he be ahead of him? He will not. He is P10. Just behind Matt, F1 UK. So at the final corner is Tuck starting his his time as migrating host. Trousers disconnected. Trouser? Are we continuing? Should I send him an invite? I'll send him an invite. Trouser and Schnauzer. Where's Trouser? A B C D F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T U V. Really struggling to find areas. Okay, so right, Plavonch is on the time here. He's at the final corner. What can Plavonch do to Brad's teammate? Brad's on provisional pole, and Plavonch is P4. A very solid time for his first run of the day. Next up is going to be Diablo going to the line. This is not a time. This is a start of a lap, and he has not Stiggy. That was actually Lynx, who since he's come into PJR a few weeks ago, I think. He's been very quick, so very impressive first few races for him. As Tuck starts the time as well. In the final corner, that is Stiggy. Stiggy, I know what you're doing there. I know what you're doing, and you're a very smart man. You are a smart man, you naughty person. Yeah, he's using the dark arts there. He actually did the validators last lap. Never mind. Next lap even. Next up is the McLaren duo. Wiggy is used all his battery to the line. What can Wiggy do? He goes P2, great lap, and his teammate Matt comes into the pits. And now we have our first Ferrari lap. No, we don't, because it's an out lap for Brasco. Followed by Hassan, who's going to come into the pits. Plavonch is going to come into the pits, followed by the Aston Martin also coming into the pits. The Aston Martin's going to set time here. So what is Diablo going to do? He's P11. He's actually second bottom of the people with set times, and he goes P6 and into the safe zone. Behind him, Intrinsic. Intrinsic retired. Is it in the pit lane? I think Intrinsic has just retired in the pit lane, so he thinks a 1:08.521 is safe to get through. As that's actually Crumpet starting his time. But what can this rapid Ferrari do? Ferrari have been insane this season in terms of just whoever's driving in those two cars. They have been insane. So Wiggy should be coming into this, yeah. So we'll go on board with Brasco in the final corner. Overtake mode activated. He is purple in sector 2, but that's not a legitimate purple, as he has not set a time. Wiggy retires in the pit lane, so he thinks he's safe. And to the line, it is P3 for the first Ferrari, saying a 1:08.187. The second Ferrari of Crumpets is next. This is our championship leader. This is a big race for him. His second last race in the Ferrari, as he has the Ferrari for the final round of Realistic. So he has to make this race and the final race. Ego retiring. This race and the final race, he needs to make it count, because this is his opportunity to push towards that title, and he does so indeed with a 1:07.804. It's a great time on the board. Still quite a lot of people not to set times, including Eskonski, Super Strike. Oh, that's a great lap from Dale. A 1:08.102. Including Eskonski, Super Striker, and Trouser. Now, obviously, we saw Trouser disconnect, but he's back now, I believe. He's gone slightly wide. Trouser, that's not a good line. But obviously, it's his outlap, so this is his first lap. Obviously, in Q1, we'll be focusing on the guys getting close to elimination rather than the fast guys. So, Travis Schnauzer, what can he do here? Into turn 1. He wants to get a nice apex, and he's completely missed the apex there. And that's not a good start to the man chasing the championship leader down. So he's completely missed the apex, and he's backed out of his lap to save a bit of ERS. He does have time on the board to go round again and do another lap. I don't think he has time to come into the pits and come back out, so it's going to have to recharge this whole lap. As Lynx is going to start his time. The Lynx is a driver also very, very in danger of being eliminated. Into turn 1, turn 2. He's going to invalidate. Oh, he didn't invalidate. He went wide, but... Oh, did he invalidate? He backed off as well. So Ekskonski is next. Ekskonski, this is a big time for him. We saw 2 of the guys who don't have a time yet having very bad runs in turn 1. Ekskonski was safe on the track limits. And into turn 4 here, he wants to get a nice apex, and it is a good apex, good exit speed, and the Red Bull gets going again. The Red Bull, obviously, the quickest car in the game, potentially. So Ekskonski definitely has the machine in his hands. It's just about can he extract that time out of the car. In terms of ERS, he's quite low early in the lap here. As Trouser sets his time, but obviously it wasn't quick because he is going to go again. So into the final corner. This is make or break for Ekskonski, I believe. So to the line, Ekskonski is going to use overtake mode. The Red Bull, will he be going out in Q1? We will find out in just a few seconds. To the line, he is going to BP12, and I think that makes him safe. I believe he is safe, and the likes of Stiggy, Tuck, and Hassan are in danger. Charles Schnauzer is on a flying lap here. Trouser is P16 right now. His first lap, he messed up turn 1. What is his final run gonna do? Well, he does actually have time to go again. So does Ekskonski, if he saves enough fuel. But to the line, here we go from Trouser. He has a bit more barrier than Ekskonski did. Hassan is the man in danger, and Hassan is not leaving the pit lane. So could we be losing Hassan out of Q1? To the line. Oh, we do. We lose Hassan, but Trouser is not safe himself. The Lynx is next in the Williams. Obviously, the Williams is not the fastest car here, so it's a tough job for Lynx. He's got a V-carb in front of him. The V-carb is Super Strike on an outlap. Super Strike obviously bottom of the order right now because he doesn't have a time on the board. So he lets him through. And in the final corner, Lynx, he's looking quick. He's found 17 seconds. 17 seconds puts him at a 109 sort of range. 108 sort of range. That's sort of the range he needs to be. So to the line. What is this time going to be from Lynx? It's P15 and he knocks Trouser out unless Trouser gets going for another lap. So P15 and he's in danger. Next up is Super Striker. We'll go on board with Super Striker for his final run. Super Striker needs a good time here. Overtake mode activated a little bit. The car coming out of the pit lane. I think that's a bit too late coming out of the pit lane, whoever that was. Hassan might get to the line. We see that Hassan on the bottom right corner of the map. He might make it to the line. In 35 seconds, he will make it to the line. So he will have a final run at this. Stocker retires because he's safe. But it's all about these bottom guys here. Starting off with Super Striker P18. He doesn't have a time on the board. What can the number 5 V-Carb do? Into the technical sector here. He wants to keep minimum speed high. And he wants to also recharge in this section for the main straight. Brad is looking strong though. He is looking very, very strong. He's P3 right now in the first run with a medium time on his first lap. Super Striker, will we be seeing him in Q2? He went slightly wide and missed the apex on that corner. He gets the exit speed down. And to the line, what can the V-Carb do here? Will we be seeing him in the next session? To the line, it's going to be It's P2, it's a 108.054. It's a great time on the board. Next up is Ekskonski to the line. He's in danger, he's P14, and he stays P14. Lynx comes into the pit, so Lynx is out. Charles United didn't make it to the line. Hassan is next. Hassan and Stiggy are both on time. I think Stiggy's slightly ahead. He is. Stiggy is P15, so he's in the danger zone. We saw someone just fly up there. I'm not too sure who that was. But Stiggy to the line. Will he be safe from danger? He's P12, so he puts Ekskonski under pressure from Hassan. Hassan can knock out Ekskonski here. to the line, and he doesn't. Hassan stays P18, and that is Q1. We lose Lynx in the Williams, Treasure Schnauzer, who's in the championship fight and the constructors fight in P17, and Hassan Toya in P18. So those three are out. Xkonski survives by 2 attempts. And the note from that session, the Ferraris are looking quick, Brad is looking quick. So it looks like it's going to be a good session here. But yeah, disappointment for all three of these guys. Well, I guess we're... what... to be fair, honestly, I would not be surprised, to be honest, if your setup got changed by the AI or something. Because, yeah, I would not blame you there. Yes, this game it's just rubbish, ain't it? I mean, we're getting disconnects every race now. Like in this season, we see in DTS, we see on Mondays, we see on Sundays, even F2, and yeah, just every division is getting messed up with the game. But we're just waiting on Tuck's car to come into the pits. But that is Q1 done. So, as the leaderboard should come up, Crumpets leads this session with Milan, Danny Brash, I'm going to call him Danny Brashko, Super Striker, and Dale being our top 5. At the bottom, we lose Lynx, who is only a second off the pace, which shows how strong the pace is around here. Travis Schnauzer at P17 and Hassan Toya. Xkonski, Intronsic, Diablo, and Stiggy all survive. So yeah. Around a second separates P1 from the drop zone, so every driver has to be on it from now on. Obviously, we saw a few medium times there. I don't know who actually said medium time from Brad. So yeah, it'll be good to keep an eye on here. Some people have saved a set of softs. Some have used. Some people have not have saved a set of sauces, and some people have not. It's pretty simple there. Self-explanatory. Yeah. Right, Q2. This is where it starts to get very competitive here, because I think we could see a few surprise exits. I'm looking at the likes of Stiggy, who struggled in Q1. Who has struggled in Q1? Xkonski did. We could see some shots as well. Obviously, the Sauber of Stockers, very quick. Possibly the quickest person apart from Lemon's race. But that Sauber is going to hold him back. So could that be a shock? Probably not, to be honest. This guy's too good. Wiggy and Bat look very good in the McLaren. Tactical masterclass from me, just saving tyres. Very true. I mean, if there's a lot of safety cars, you can be putting on a few sets of sauce. And as we know from a few races in DTS around here, Sauce can do about 12 laps, which is about a third of the Grand Prix. Well, not the Grand Prix, the 50%. Right, Wiggy's first again in Q2. So what can Wiggy do here? He looks very, very quick on his final run in Q1. So he begins his time. Behind him we have a Red Bull, V-Carb, Red Bull, Aston Martin and a V-Carb. So obviously, in terms of constructors, you want to get both. Oh, big slide there from Wiggy. Wiggy and Stiggy, that is confusing as fuck. That is so confusing between those two. But yeah, I will get over it. It's the first time I've commentated over Wiggy, I believe. Where else would I have seen Wiggy? Apart from DTS, I don't really know. Maybe, like, I don't even think Wiggy was there in the Contender Pro Day. So yeah, it's the first time I'm actually watching him. I think it's the first time I'm watching quite a few people, potentially. The likes of Crumpets are raced, but I've never actually commentated over him. Same with Intronsic. Well, actually, Intronsic I had in DTS. But yeah, it's good to see some new faces in terms of spectating them. So Wiggy in the final corner, he looks up a bit, but he gets a good exit. To the line, what can the McLaren do? This could be potentially an old set of softs, so it's not going to necessarily represent his full pace here. To the line, it's a 108.482. The Red Bull behind him will be it'll be Ex-Konsky goes ahead of him on 108. There's lots of tires fly, but the two Red Bulls go faster than Entronsic in the sister V carb. And then Super Striker is next. He has actually invalidated, so he's going to go again. Next up is Plavonchik, the Mercedes. What can he do? To the line. He goes fastest with 107.932. That's a great time. It's actually equaling Q1's best time, so impressive stuff there. Diablo has invalidated, so he comes to the pit. Stocker is next. To the line. What can Mr. PGR Stocker do? P3 in the Sauber, followed by P2 by Matt in the McLaren, and then it's all these guys coming back round. So we're going to go aboard Super Striker, who might be on a time this time around, and it does look like it with him pushing on that hot lap mode, ERS mode, in Sector 2. He might get a tow on the final straight here if that Red Bull is slow enough. Obviously, in real life, because this is realistic to be fair, obviously those two teams are sister teams. But obviously in this they're just separate teams. So to the line, what can Super Striker do here? He was actually powerful in Sector 2, but not legitimate as he does not have the time on the board. So to the line, he goes P7 just behind his teammate, but that is on mediums and 2 left hole mediums. Next up, we're going to go on board with Tuck, who's on a flying lap here. Aston Martin here, as he gets the car turning really nicely, power on very well. Tuck is he tucks by on his hot lap here. Oh, he does actually lock up there. But in terms of lockups in this game, I've noticed it where it's not as severe as it looks. A lot of people just lock up and they still get really good rotation. So I don't think it's that big of a deal when they lock up, unless they're locking up and they're going very wide, or they lock their rears. If they lock their rears, it's a big problem. But in the line, what can Tuck do? Tuck goes P9, which is the slowest of all the runners, but obviously I think this could be a old soft time. So it's not really representative of the final pace Tuck will show. Next up is Milan. We've got Milan's first lap on board, and he looked strong in Q1. Can he represent that in Q2? In terms of actually car performance and what's best around this track, honestly, he got Scooby, to be honest. We got a few straights which the Williams are going to be good at. McLaren obviously being very good at Sector 2. I don't know what I'm talking about too much. As Plavonchik for tyres, he is confident, and if I was him, I would be confident as well, because that was a mega flying lap. And I think Matt could also retire. I think they were both on new sets on their first one. As Milan to the line is going to go P2 with a 107.942. It's a great time from Milan. He could probably retire as well. Right, Diablo, P11 for Diablo. I think Diablo was struggling in Q1, so he needs to find a bit of performance and pace from the Aston Martin, which I'm quoting my good friend Brad here, is a very, very good car. I don't know why, but apparently it's quicker than Mercedes and sort of that stuff. So what can he do here, Diablo? So in the final corner, Diablo actually has a lot of... he takes a lot of curb though. He has a lot of battery to play with here, so he's going to dump it all. He's actually not going to dump it all. He's going to dump it now, so he actually paused just so he would make it all the way to the line. And what is this time going to be for Diablo? It is a 108.347, which actually pushes his teammate into the danger zone. What can Stiggy do here now? Stiggy just went past turn 1, 2, and 3. And into turn 4, he locks up once again, but it's fine as he got a really nice use of the exit curve there. And once again, I don't even think he needed that exit curve. He just used it just to look cool. Right, into the right-hander here. He locks up a brilliant apex once again. This is a good lap from Stiggy. Not confidence, just saving tyres. Manic's plan. But isn't saving tyres this early Does that not show confidence? I'm just saying. It does. It shows confidence. So it shows you have to back that decision. As Stiggy into the run to the final, the start finish straight. Tough track to set a perfect lap. I agree there, Milan. You have to be on the limit on every corner. And Stiggy, has he been on the limit? It's a P7 lap time ahead of the two V cars and the Aston Martin. Next up, we're going to go on board with DSL Bradley. What can he do in the Mercedes? He was flying in Q1. He has 3 sets of softs to use for the rest of quali. So what can he do here? This is his first new set of softs. And his first soft run, just in general, because he didn't even set a 1 in Q1. Milan retires. I think that's a smart decision once again. I think if you're in the 107s, you're fine. So to the line, what can Brad do here? Is he going to push the 107s? Is he going to be quicker than his teammate? P6. So that could be the use. And then Tronzik goes fast as a 107.881. A great time for Tronzik. So next up is going to be the Williams of Stiggy coming to the pits. So it will be the Ferrari duo, starting off with Danny Brashko. I'm not going to get over that name, man. That is a legendary name. So what can Brashko do here? Into the final corner. He is going to put the power on. He's going to turn overtake mode on. And the Ferrari is flying. What can he do here? Can he be in the top 10? To the line, it is going to be a 1:08.167, and just behind him was Diablo going 7th with a 1:08.111. Behind him is actually the Red Bull of Dale starting at time. Then it's going to be Brad coming into the pits, followed by the other Ferrari of Crumpets, who sets a purple sector 2. Obviously not legitimate, as we could be legitimate because of the pace he chose, but yeah, we're not too sure as his first lap in this session. To the line, he's actually used all his battery, so there's some good battery usage, and it shows with him going 2 tenths quicker than the rest of the pack. 1:07.699 for Crumpets. So next to set of time will be Dale. We saw him start his time. He's just above that 1:07 threshold. So if he can find himself in that 1:07, I think he will see himself through into Q2. The Red Bull is looking quick in the hands of Dale. Ex-Konski slightly struggling, but he can still find himself in Q3. In the final corner, what can Dale do here? He gets the power on, turns on overtake mode. Did Brad put TC back on? Brad's plan is to do no TC in 100%. And then he does TC on realistic and DTS. That's P3 for Dale. Great time on the board for him. As Super Striker starts his time. And Wiggy will get a brilliant toe here. Oh, he won't get the toe here because the Ferrari is back away early. Smart stuff from the Ferrari. Wiggy P14 currently. But I believe this is his new tyre set. So this will be more representative of his pace. To the line, it's a 1:08.074, which puts him P8, which he's not quite safe with. And to be fair, 1:07s could still be eliminated here. The likes of Matt with a 1:07.9, he's only 2 tenths quicker than Brashko, who's in the drop zone in the Ferrari with a 1:08.1. Next to set a final, well, not a final one, a run will be, it will be Super Striker. So Super Striker, who's P14 currently on an old set, he goes purple sector 2, and that is a legitimate purple sector 2. We saw he was very, very quick in Q1. What can he do in Q2? To the line, overtake mode on. He's used all his battery just before he's going to finish the time. He's actually done it spot, and that's a 1:08.031, which puts him P7. This could be the closest oh god, closest qualifying we've seen in a while. Brad, who's in the drop zone, starts his final run here, along with Wiggy coming into the pits. So Brad, Ex-Konski is actually further on his lap, so we'll go on board with Ex-Konski in the Red Bull here. He's in the drop zone. Hello, Reeski. Hello, you fucking goat of epic proportions. What does that even mean? What? What? I'm trying to figure out what that means, Reeski. How you doing, mate? It's good to see you, my friend. Love you, Reeski. I get told off for saying that, but yeah. It's Koski. What can he do? Into the left-hander here. I don't know if it is complimentary. Love that, Reeski. Oh, England playing well. Do you have the England game on? Are they playing well? To the line. What can Xkonski do here? He is going to set a P7 lap time of 107.966. Will that see him through? We will find out very soon. Brad, this is his. Well, he might get one more run at this if he saves enough ERS. But to the line, he is going to go P1 107.597. That will see him through. Brad, we will be seeing you in Q3 because he looks very quick and could be a favourite for pole. Can Wiggy be joining him? Wiggy, Stiggy, overtake mode activated. Colossal, yes. Can it be a colossal that time? It's P7 and he puts Stocker in the drop zone. What can Stocker do here? Stocker's actually going to start his time now, so we'll find out what he's going to do here. So in terms of drop zone drivers, we're going to look at Diablo because I think he's the furthest ahead out of these guys. We're going to go more Super Striker because he's the man in danger. Yes, Super Striker can put Xkonski in danger. He's got purple again in Sector 2. He is rapid in Sector 2, and that V-Carb looks rapid in Sector 2. So what can Super Striker do here? To the line, it is going to be P3 lap time. That will definitely be him safe. But it puts Xkonski, who has a moment, and he's invalidated. Xkonski could be going out if these guys improve. Starting off with which one of them's further ahead? It's going to be Diablo. Will he be knocking Xkonski out? Matt is also in danger. Stiggy is in danger. These guys all could be going out. Diablo, is he going to improve? Overtake mode activated. To the line. He is going to go P5 and he does knock out Xkonski. Great lap from Diablo. Under pressure here. Tuck is next. Tuck has invalidated, but he's going to get another time on the board. Stocker goes out. Stocker is P12 only. So he is knocked out of qualifying. That's massive for the championship. The Sauber is eliminated. Next up is going to be Danny Brasco in Sector 2. What can Brasco do? He is under fire here. P14. This would be a big shock. Ferrari going out or qualifying this early. He's locking up all over the place, but he should be okay. Can he find the time? He is extremely close. Matt's time is a 107.957. Brasco needs to find 2 temps. Overtaking mode activated. To the line. Will we be seeing Brasco in Q2? Wiggy goes P6, so he does knock out his teammate. And now Stiggy's under pressure. Stiggy is under pressure and Brasco knocks him out. He goes fastest and Stiggy is also out. This is mental. This is a crazy qualifier session. And will we be seeing Tuck going through? Diablo's giving Tuck a toe. This could be Tuck going through. And this could be Milan going out. This is massive for the Constructors' Championship. If Milan goes out from Tuck here, to the line. Is he going to go out? He is going to go out. Milan is out of qualifying. Incredible scenes. Crazy qualifying in Q2 here. Some massive names going out. Milan, Stiggy, Matt, Xkonski and Stocker all going out. That is crazy. Unbelievable times between these guys. We're just going to quickly go on leader because there's 4 temps between P1 and P15. Oh my days, it's so close. And with that time gap, it sees the Constructors leader go out. It sees P4 in the championship goes out. It sees P2 in the championship go out. So massive names going out of qualifying. Risky. You're a legend. You know what? The caps lock, it just added enthusiasm. We love that. So yeah, Brasco is P1, 2 thousandths ahead of DSL. Brad a 10th ahead of Crumpets, but 3 temps means Milan is knocked out. Milan is joined by Stiggy, Matif on UK, Xkonski and Stocker. 4 temps means you're P15, which is crazy. Unbelievable scenes here in Brazil. Pick a pole, please, Mr. Armin. Oh, this is the hardest quali to call. This is unbelievably hard to call. Uh, I mean, if we're seeing 4 attempts between 15 drivers, literally all 10 of these guys could get pole. It's just about who gets that car nailed on. Uh, but in terms of uh, who do I think? I want to say big DSL Brad. He is my friend. I would love to see DSL Brad to get pole. Um, but someone like Plavonch, his teammate, the Mercedes looks quick. But then the Ferraris, you cannot count out the Ferraris. They are the quickest car this season, whoever's in the car. So both Brashko and Crumpets will be there. But there's someone like Dale in the Red Bull. He looked quick as well. He was only 3 tenths off. So it could be anyone here. Anyone's game. And it will be Wiggy, once again, to start us off. Yes, it will be Wiggy to start us off. I don't know why I was really strong there. Yes, we want fast lap and we want none. There you go. So what can Wiggy do here? Got to fancy a Ferrari. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's got to be Ferrari as a favourite. And Rostock says depressive. Rostock, I'm gutted for you. I don't know how you've gone out in P15 with 4 attempts. Like, how? That's crazy. 4 attempts is what we're seeing, the gap between Lando and Lewis in P1, Q1, no, what's it called? FP1, that's the one. No, surely you're not getting that correct. Brad by a 200th. It can happen. I think there will be 3 drivers within a tenth of each other as Wiggy starts his time. I think there's actually going to be 4 drivers within a tenth of each other. That's my prediction. Oh, Wiggy's in the wall! Wiggy's in the wall! Look at my comment section. Oh no, Wiggy, don't come and track here! Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not going well. That might have put off a few drivers. But we're straight into Q3 here. The action starts straight away with Super Stroker on his time here. Wiggy went fly. How's he not the? That's what I was thinking. And then he reversed back on track as the guys were coming. Yeah, that could have been ended horribly. But Wiggy keeps his qualifying session alive. But that might be his first run. Completely gone there. So Super Striker, what can he do? Missed Apex slightly there. He's really quick in this sector. So this is where he finds most of his time. He's got his teammate behind him with Entronsic, who also looks very, very quick. Purple sector for Super Striker. And now it's the run to the line. Difference between standard and sim damage is insane. Car's a tank. Pretty much, yeah. Super Striker to the line. It is a 108.1. And that will be followed by Entronsic and Dale. Dale, who got a brilliant toe, goes on to provisional pole. Behind him is DSL Brad. DSL Brad to the line, 107.5. That puts him on provisional pole. Crumpets, is he going to be on provisional pole? No, he's not. He's going to go 108.006. Next up is going to be Diablo. Diablo to the line. What is his first one going to be? It's a 107.799 P2 for Diablo. Plavonch was next. He goes P5, 108.046. Next up is Tuck. What can Tuck do here? He's got a lot of battery for the final run into the line. He's going to start using that overtake mode. And he's going to keep using it until he gets to the line here. What can the Aston Martin do? He is pushing. A DRS is open to the line. He is going to set a 108.081, which puts him P6. Brashko and Wiggy are still yet to set a time, but that looks to be our first runs in Q2, Q3, and it's Brad who takes the first leg. But can he hold on to it for the final runs? Obviously, all the guys are going to come in now and stay in the pits until the final run. So we'll go on board with Brashko. Oh, Brashko, sorry. Sorry, yeah, I need to get that right. It's Danny Brashko. Would only be... That's... Wiggy. Wait, what's the story between Risky and Wiggy? I want to know this. Brashko goes set a lap, bro. Oh, FFS. Uh, Rimsky's a big fan of everyone, clearly, as Brashko is going to go set a time now. So what can the Ferrari do? Wiggy is also on the outlap, so we'll go on board with Wiggy afterwards. After this man sets his time, is this going to be provisional pole? Oh, I want to know. It's the Brashko. Apparently Fear was on comms and he got mixed up between Benjamin Brash. I don't even know if Brash's name is Benjamin. I know it's Ben. Ben Brash and Danny Brasco. So I think he might have just been going Danny Brashko or like Danny Brashman. I don't know. He must have been going something like that. I love everyone in PGR. Maybe 3 I don't like, but let's see. Oh God, oh yeah, let's definitely be leaving that there. We do not want any drama tonight in my stream. My stream's caused enough drama as it is, so I don't need any more. Danny Brashko, what can he do? He's in sector 2 right now. The Ferrari, I don't know what Ferrari's good at, to be honest. I know it's very quick on the straight, but that's all I know about it. It's good in the corners. FNW is 1. Oh no. Frank, I will not. Yeah, you know, I agree with you. I agree with you. As Danny Brashko turns on overtake mode and to the line, he's going to turn on DRS. What can he do here? Will he be challenging Brad on his first run? He does challenge Brad, and he is 500ths away from him. It's a 107.596. What can Wiggy do? Wiggy in the McLaren. We saw him coming out the pit lane and flying into the wall earlier in the session. Let's hope he doesn't do that again. As Matt has left, I will be inviting Matt in a second after I see this time from Wiggy. I hate you, Risky. Why would you say that? To the line, what can he do? P5 for Wiggy, 107.9. All right, let's invite Matt back. Matt F1 UK. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Matt is not appearing online. Matt, there he is. Alright, Matt is invited. Right, who's on the lap? It's the car behind it, Super Striker. So 4 minutes 52 on the clock. Not overtake, what am I on about? Hot lap mode activated. And I think Super Striker is trying it close enough to get a toe here. And Wiggy is smart, he's not letting him have that toe. So Super Striker will stay ahead of him. So this is where Super Striker's best here. So we will see his sector split. He's purple in that sector again. And he is about 2 tenths up on his time. 2 tenths would see him about a 107.9 ahead of Wiggy. So that's P5. To the line, can he find even more improvement on the straight? What can Super Striker set? It's P4 with a 107.813. It's a great time on the board from the V car ahead of the main team of Red Bull. Plavonch has validated, but he will be going again. He's actually coming to the pit. Oh no, he's not coming to the pit. He is coming to the pits. So he comes into the pits. So yeah. I guess we just wait for someone to come out of the pit lane, which they are. Entronsic is going to come out of the pit lane. So what can Entronsic do? I think this is going to be his final run. He's come out early, so he avoids invalidation. Are we having like a love fest in the comment section here? You two, Fear, Big J. Oh, not Big J, J Big. Reason why I started comms. Mad love for all 4 of you. I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. We love you very risky. We do love the commentator of the year, a well-deserved commentator of the year. My guy, Risky. I'm very happy he won that award. Yeah. Oh God. Luckily he's on outlap. But yeah, I'm happy for Risky that he got the recognition he got on awards night. Because despite him doing it for a short time, he done some brilliant comms. And he was nervous. He did tell me he was nervous, but he smashed it on his first comms. And now he genuinely is just the best commentator in the league. He is the most entertaining there, definitely. And Entronsic's going for a double warm-up, so yeah, this is not time. But we're still on board with him. We're still on board with Brad, actually, because Brad would set a time before him. No, we won't. Wiggy will set a time before both of them. So Wiggy, is he going to go for a double warm-up here? Hopefully not. Hopefully he starts flying. Not literally. Let's not hope he starts flying, because that is a big worry if he does. Uh, right. Into the final corner, and it's the start of the lap for Wiggy. What can he do here? He is... Is he going for a double warm-up? He doesn't look like he's going for a double warm-up. He is going for a double warm-up. So what's Brad got? Brad is not going for a double warm-up, so we're going to go aboard with Brad, who's going to set his final run here. And he might get a toe off Wiggy if he is a lucky man. But Wiggy was smart with Super Striker, so he might not catch him out here. But Brad is not going to get the toe from either of them as they both let him through. Into turn 4 here. It's a good apex from Brad, and he's off and going again up the hill into turn 6 and 7 here. Weekly EA report. And it's slightly wide from Brad, and that's going to hurt a bit of his time. Obviously, this track, you need to get everything perfect with this lobby currently as it is. There's so much... Oh, he's validated! Brad is invalidated, and that's his time done. He might be able to sit none and try and go again. Meanwhile, who's going to be next to set time? It's going to be that... it's going to be Tuck. Tuck is going to set his final run first. He locks up into turn 1, but it's a brilliant apex, to be fair. And he uses the exit curve nicely on the exit... Surprise, exit curve on the exit. As overtake mode was used a little bit there with DRS activated into left-handers. Very good for Tuck. And then like Brad earlier, he's going to go up the hill. But will he go as wide as Brad did? He's going to get the car flicked in here. And that was very good from Tuck. That looks inch perfect. And this looks good all the way from Tuck. Will this be the pole lap? As he gets the power on. And Wiggy has retired. Wiggy's binned it. Wiggy has binned it coming out of turn 5. So that's Wiggy's session done. He will be P6 at maximum. Hot lap mode activated. Tuck is purple in sector 2. And he's found a 10th. He needs to find a few more 10ths if he wants to beat Brad. To the line. This is Reezy's comment. Overtake mode activated. What can he do? He goes P6 ahead of Wiggy. His teammate Diablo's P3 currently, and he invalidated, so that's his quali session done. Next up is DSL Brad. Brad actually is going to get another time in, but he's not improving. To the line is our provisional pole guy, so no, he's not going to improve. Next up is Super Striker. He does improve, he goes P3 now. And now it will be Dale. What can Dale do? Dale is flying, he's found 2 temps. Will he be on provisional pole? He doesn't, he finds himself on the second row of the grid. And then it will be the 2 Ferraris, starting off with Brashko. What can Brashko do? To the line. He's going to go on provisional pole, 107.4. Great time, and he beat him by his teammate. 107.3 by the championship leader. Plavonch to the line. I'm not sure where he went, but it looks like Crumpets is on pole. Plavonch goes P4. Great time from him. It's a Ferrari front row lockout. Unbelievable. It's Crumpets and Brashko 1 and 2. DSL Brad and Mercedes 3 and 4. A Red Bull family 5 and 6. And Aston Martin 7 and 8. And then it's Wiggy and then Tronzik P9 and 10. Unbelievable scenes from Ferrari. Forza Ferrari as they take home pole position with Crumpets. A great time from a great time from Crumpets. A great time from all of these guys. 108.091 being the slowest time of the session. Drivers OP. Yeah, these guys, the Ferrari drivers are just... Yeah. The Ferrari... The drivers mixed with the ability of the driver. No, what? No, the car mixed with the ability of the drivers. It's just a combination which is too OP for this division right now. And it's shown with a front row lockout. But don't count out Mercedes. Mercedes look good with Plavonch and Brad. Get back in the house. So the championship leader finds himself in P1. P2 finds himself in P15. P3 finds himself in P17. And P4 finds himself in P12. I think I got that right. So P1. P2, P15, P3, P17, and P4 is P12. Yeah, I got it right. Oh, I'm so good. As you got a little sneak peek on their strategy, we won't go back on that again just because I want to save the strategy for the formation lap where we have something to talk about. As we are gonna go for the formation lap, it's a Ferrari front row lockout with Crumpets opting to go on the soft tyres. Brashko follows on the soft tyres with DSL Brad opting to go on the mediums. So he's looking to do medium soft wet, well, medium soft inter even. His teammate follows on the mediums with Dale going on the soft tyre. The Super Striker or Entronic? It's Super Striker. Super Striker goes on the medium tyres after he looked very punchy in quali. The Aston Martin duo of Diablo and Tuck both got an opposite strategy. I can't do this without the finger, I'm going to have to get it up. Yes, Diablo and Tuck, opposite strategies. Mediums for Diablo, Tuck on the softs. Wiggy goes on the mediums. Then we have the first few runners on the hard tyres looking to go till the rain period of Entronzic, Milan and Stiggy. Matt F1 UK starts on the softs with Exkomsky on the mediums. Stocker on the softs with Lynx, the last of the hard runners. Last of the medium runners is Travis Schnauzer, and the last of the soft runners is Hassan Toya. So softs pit window will be looking between lap 8 to lap 12, I believe. Mediums will be looking towards lap 20. And then hards will be looking for the wet period. So we will see how these guys get on. It will be Hassan Toya to actually be the last car to park. It will not be, as that Red Bull had to get around the Williams of Lynx. And for the first time in realistic season from me, it's 5 red lights, and it's going to be go, 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 go! We get going, and it looks to be a crazy start. The two Ferraris, one Ferrari getting overtaken by Brad around the outside. There's a brilliant start from DSL Brad. He gets P2, and he separates the two Ferraris. Dale moves into P4 ahead of Plavage. Plavage is dropping down the order with Super Striker attacking him. And he's going to get ahead of Super Striker into the braking zone of turn 4. The two Aston Martins go side by side, but one backside that was tucked backing out. And Trosnick finds himself into P9 with Wiggy down to P10, Matt P11. It looks to be a very, very clean start off the start. Hassan's trying to find his way around the outside of Charles Schnauzer. Now down the inside of Charles Schnauzer. Is he going to get a position done? It looks to get it done. But he strips out wide on the exit. And that's going to give Charles Schnauzer the position. At the front, it's Crumpets who leads us away for lap 1. But a very, very punchy start for DSL Brad. Finds himself P2 ahead of Danny Brashko. Dale finds himself P4. So despite being on the mediums, he looks the most punchy here. And he's got some good straight line speed, Brad does, because he's gaining on Crumpets. He's not going to overtake him here just yet. As Travis Schnauzer gets past Exkomsky, Exkomsky is going to try and fight him. They're going to go side by side into the turn 1. And in front there, we're going to go side by side. That's Stocker and Stiggy. And Stocker's lost his wing. Stocker lost his wing. I saw a green wing fly off there. And it has the front right end plate for PGR Stocker has lost, has been hit off the car. So he has lost his wing, and that's P14 and second in championship. His race has just got so much harder. As Hassan on the soft tyres gets past Exkomsky, who has got his wing. But it's a very punchy start for all of these guys as they go around for the second time out of 36 times. I can't do this without the thingy. I'm going to have to get it up. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Reesky. You know what? I should do inspirational quotes. Right, who's looking to make a move here? DSL Brad is actually in overtake mode, but I think he is just going to stay behind. Danny Brashko is going to possibly have a look. He won't have a look here because he's slightly too far back. And into turn 1 as Dale's almost gone to the back of Danny Brashko. but he keeps P4 alive here. But it's a bad run for him. And Super Striker is going to get a good run on him. Not Diablo. Dale has the battery over Super Striker there, so he stays ahead. Meanwhile, everyone's still in DRS here. The Red Bull of Xkonski looking to make a move on Hassan. These two have had a punchy start against each other. Hassan looking to come back at Xkonski. There's a great angle of these two, and Xkonski keeps the position. Meanwhile, Entronsic and Matt gets overtaken by Entronsic on the hard tyres. Or Entronsic defends, one of the two. But they were dueling into the fast right-hander of turn 6. Raisky, I hate you. Raisky has clipped me. What a knobhead. He has clipped me. And I'm not even gonna watch that. Right. DSL Brad, he's gonna defend from Danny Brashko again. He's actually none of them are pushing, which is smart at this stage. And there's Tuck in the pits. Tuck comes into the pits, and I'm guessing that's for damage. The two McLarens are gonna possibly swap, and Tuck actually retired in the pit lane, so he's not too happy about something. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Please watch equality. I'll give it a watch afterwards. But yeah, Tuck retiring on lap 2. I think that's too early to give up, unless he had major damage on something. But what the hell just happened there? Something just flew off. I think that was just a bit of dirt. But there's a big gap between Matt F1 UK and Entronsic to the guys at the front. The lead train, the top 7 cars, all within DRS of each other. But the guys behind, because Entronsic on the hard tyres, he's struggling to keep up. He has lost DRS. And that leaves him vulnerable to a possible double move from the McLarens. As Hassan's in the grass. Hassan's in the grass. He was facing the wrong way as well, so I think he might have been hit. But into the main straight there. Here we go. DRS activated. And he is just going to stay behind Brad, which is smart for this stage. He doesn't need to race. And Matt is going to do the same thing Brad did. So as these guys stay where they are. Right, scrolled up. What the Freaky. Yeah, Frank, have a word with him, mate. He's a bit weird. He is very weird. But I think Matt could be going for it here. He is going to stay behind. Yes, he is going to stay behind. But Super Striker and Danny Brashko, they got side by side into turn 5 and now turn 6 here. But Danny Brashko defends well. And Danny Brashko defending here is very good for Crumpets. Because obviously the mediums will start to be quicker than the softs in a few laps time. The longer he holds them up, the better. And honestly, that time could be now, because Brad is so much quicker than Crumpets. He's pretty much pushing him through every corner here, and we could see a change for the lead at this lap. If Brad gets the exit, he gets a lovely little exit, and he has to go for it here. He is too close not to go for it. Medium ERS mode activated. We saw a move for position at the final corner, and DSL Brad will be our new leader on lap 6. We have the Mercedes leading, followed by the 2 Ferraris. The battle is on. Meanwhile, Super Striker hit the back of Danny Brashko, but he's okay. Wiggy gets ahead of Entronsic. Oh, but he's running into the wall. He's a crash. That's going to be a safety car. He's a safety car. The Wiggy, we saw him bin it in qualifying, and now he's binned it in the race. What a sad, sad view that is for the McLaren guy. Oh, that's a safety car. And the safety car is probably perfect for the soft guys who want to go towards the inter period. And we actually lost. Try to lag out again. Lynx has also DNF'd. I don't know when that happened, but that did happen. I'm guessing that was in the pit lane. Possibly. Was that in the pit lane? It might be in the pit lane. They tried to lag out. He looks fine to me. Charles, did you need an invite? Let me know if you need an invite. But yeah, safety car is on. Is DSL Brad going to pit onto the hards just to go safely into that wet period? We saw him do a similar strategy in DTS last season, and he is going to do the same thing here. He's going to come in for the hard tyres to go to the wet period. The whole grid is going to do it. So we are going to see double stacks, most importantly, for Ferrari, because they're right behind each other. The two are going to double stack, and they are going to hold each other up. Danny Brashko is going to lose loads of positions here. A lot of drivers are going to lose loads of positions here. DSL Brad holds on to P1, Crumpets P2. Well, they're actually not P1 and P2 because we have people who stayed out because they're already on the hard, including Milan. Milan's... What the hell? What just happened? What on earth just happened? I don't even know. Is Milan even in the lobby? Milan needs an invite. Okay, I'm sending you an invite, Milan. I was going to say, that looked a bit dodgy. Who am I inviting Milan? You know what? From that comment alone, yeah, I'm gonna have to politely reject you, Wiggy, just because Frank he wants to prove a point, yeah. So he wants to say, "Oh, I'm this amazing co-commentator, but I can't be replaced." So you know what? Just for him and just for his ego, I will politely decline. But I appreciate it, Wiggy. Yeah, just for his ego, I will not. Yeah, it's basically like cheating on your barber. It's like you can't go to a different barber. You got to keep going to that same one because he's your guy. He knows what you need and how to sort you out. But yeah, a few guys come into the pit lane. What we'll say, Crumpets on the medium. So is Dale. Dale, no, Dale didn't even start the hard. But mediums, that is a very, very bold call. Boulder, that's got EMT. Tell them not to overtake me. No, I don't think they were overtaking you, to be honest. Are you back in the lobby, Milan? Do you need another invite? Yeah, but in terms of the call here, I think the hard tires were the right decision. And I think these guys on the hard tire are also on the right strategy. Yes, they're going to get eaten up alive, but they're still going to that rain period, which is predicted to be lap 30 out of 36. So this should be very, very interesting. So, what sort of talking points can we get? You know, a talking point we can get here is about position changes. Obviously, Stiggy, who got knocked down in Q2, finds himself up 10 positions. So does Milan, who's knocked down in Q2. Never mind, we're going racing. No time for waffle when we're about to go racing. So, Entronsic is going to lead us away. I thought you were about to break into. Yeah, let's yeah. Yeah. This just happens to me. I get clipped out of context. But when is Entronsic going to decide to go here? And he's legged it, and he's completely caught Stiggy napping. Stiggy, wake up! It's race time, and Milan is getting overtaken by everyone because he still hasn't joined back yet. 3 wide into turn 1 with the ghosted car, and Brad around the outside of Crumpets gets the position where he actually defends the position against Crumpets. So he retains P2, P3 even, and behind it, Milan is dropping all the positions here because he hasn't joined back yet. Crumpets, who's chasing down Brad, he's on the medium, so he is going to be quicker than Brad right now. But Brad can just chase down the guys in front and stay within their DRS. A big, significant advantage in ERS 2 Crumpets here. Milan, the game might be doing the thing where it just won't let you join back, I can't lie. I can send you another one if you want. But yes, what is Stiggy going to do here? Stiggy, I don't think he will attack Entronsic this lap because DRS is not activated this lap, obviously, because the first lap under racing condition. At the back as well, we got a few guys on the medium, including Stocker against Hassan, who goes wide. Hassan goes wide, gives Stocker a run. Stocker's going to choose the outside, which he doesn't quite have the overspeed on him. But into turn 1 here, we're going to see a change for the lead, because it's going to be Stiggy leading us away for lap 10 out of 36. Brad is going to get a great run. He's actually gone wide there. He didn't expect the guys to be so slow in front. And now Crumpets is going to attack him. It's 2 by 2, and then Tronzik retakes the lead. And and that's the Red Bull and the V-Car battling side by side here. Who's going to lead them? And Dale's in the wall. Dale was in the wall, and he comes back on tracks quite safely, to be fair. Basically off the conditions he had there. A bit of grass, and he could have... he somehow kept it straight despite the touch of grass. And it looked like Plavonch is under attack from the other Ferrari, and he is. Danny Brasco is looking to try and get past Plavonch here, but at the front, I think we're going to see another change for the lead, because DSL Brad on the fresh hards looks to get past Entronzik. It's overtake mode activated. These two drivers. Oh, that was a late move from DSL Brad to try and get past him. I don't even think that was Brad's fault. I think he just Entronzik was closing the line off and he didn't expect it. And in the back there, that was Super Striker trying to go down the inside of Crumpets, and he get that. Is that an illegal overtake? I think it might have been an illegal overtake, because Super Striker loses the position once again, and Diablo's on the attack. Diablo's he can't go for it there, and he doesn't. Oh, there's a few guys thinking, and that might have been a broken wing for the Mercedes. It was a broken wing for the Mercedes. Plavonch has a broken wing, so that's going to lose him a lot of time, but he is going to the end, which is going to really, really be a painful stint. But Brad, this is where he needs to push in this middle sector, because this is where he has the tyre advantage over the likes of Entronzik and Stiggy. Crumpets stays in P4, but he is trying to get past Stiggy here and try and get P3. He needs to do this as quick as possible, because Brad, who is his main challenger, is driving away. So Stiggy uses overtake mode to defend against Crumpets. These two obviously still battling in the championship, these two. So this is important for the outcome of who wins the title, as they all go into turn one. And doesn't look like any moves possibly at the back. It looks all clean. It looks like Stocker was under attack from Ekskonski. Stocker was attacked from Ekskonski, who's going to try and attack him again. And Crumpets actually finds himself past Stiggy, and Plavonch finds himself ahead of Diablo. And Stocker did not get overtaken in that. But there's two drivers go side by side. It's Diablo and Plavonch. Plavonch is really struggling here with his broken wing, and he might accidentally drop out of DRS if he's not careful. A lot of lock-ups in front, and they're still battling, the two of them. Plavonch and Diablo both don't have a front right end plate. And is that a Brasco move possibly? Could he get a double move? Through goes Brasco possibly. And at the front here, Crumpets could be looking at a move on Entronzik. Here we go for Crumpets. He's not going to quite go for it here, because he knows Entronzik has DRS. Super Striker gets past Stiggy, and so does Dale. Dale gets past Stiggy as well. Tyler Schneider gets ahead of Brasco. Brasco is struggling on this second stint. The man who was second on the grid. And behind him is Hassan. Hassan is going for the attack of Matt. He's using overtake mode. He's got his car alongside into the fast left hand of turn 4. A bit of contact, he forces him wide, and through goes Stocker. Oh, he forces Stocker wide. Oh no, and he loses the position. And I don't think Stocker's too happy about that, neither is Matt. They both lose the position to Hassan, and that's P11 for the Haas driver. As Crumpets once again will try and launch an attack on Entronzik. And Tronzik struggling with his ERS, using hot lap in the middle sector. And in that turn he went wide, and that's going to leave him vulnerable to the man who is a breakfast man. People eating for breakfast, but he's going to eat up Entronzik. Hot lap mode activated around the outside, and Crumpets moves into P2. A great move from Crumpets in the Ferrari. And now it's Mercedes versus Ferrari. Meanwhile, Ekskonski gets ahead of Hassan. Possible track limit for Ekskonski and Hassan there. Both of them just go slightly wide at turn 1 and 2, and they are going to stay where they are. So as we continue, these three remain in DRS of each other, but then it's a 1.5 gap to Dale, who leads the rest of the drivers. Very close battling with Diablo and Plavonch still. As once again, Diablo looking to go around the outside of Plavonch. Can he make it stick? He gets his car more alongside it. And down the inside of the next corner. That's a great move from Diablo. Plavonch hits the back of him, and that's going to lose him and put him to Trouser Schnauzer, who gets a brilliant run on him in the Alpine, and he finds himself P8. Remember, Trouser is P3 in this championship. He needs to find his way up. He's got Stiggy, who is 2 cars ahead of him. And then Crumpets, who is about to take the lead. Crumpets is going to take the lead because it's P1 for the Ferrari. Brilliant stuff from Crumpets. Finds himself in P1, but he's on the medium tyres. Will the medium tyres last that long till the rain period? We will find out. Super Striker here. Super Striker against the medium runner of Dale. He moves into P4, and that makes it a V-carb 3-4. As Stiggy is also getting being put under pressure from Trouser Schnauzer, who actually found himself past Diablo before turn 4. I'm not sure where that happened, but it happened, and it was probably quite a good move. But in front, the guys are going away. Diablo picks up a 3-second time penalty, the first of the race, I believe. No, it was the first. And Brashko, as his name is, goes around the outside of Diablo. A great move from Brashko there. As it looks like the Red Bull of Ekskonski and Plavonch, those two find side by side. A bit wide from Plavonch, but he keeps the position for now. Ekskonski, he has 99% ERS. He's going to launch the attack here. DSL Brad is going to go for it at the front. He's going to get alongside him. And DSL Brad, the lap after he was overtaken, retakes the lead. Brad's into P1, Crumpets into P2. And Entronsic, Super Striker's done a good work where he's back in the DRS of Entronsic. As Ekskonski and Plavonch fight side by side. Red Bull versus Ferrari. Red Bull comes out on top. And PJ Stocker picks up the pieces because he goes ahead of Plavonch. That's P11 for Stocker. Stocker obviously P2 in the championship, currently P11, but I think he will find himself in front of Stiggy at one point. But Crumpets looks to be in prime position. For Crumpets, it's about next week. How much damage limitation can you do in that Haas car next week around the mystery circuit? So, into the final corner here. Wait, Brad lost him. I didn't even see Brad lost him. I'm guessing Brad lost the position at turn 4. Because he got it at turn 1. So I'm guessing turn 4, Crumpets re-overtook him, and Brad is going to stay behind on this lap. But it's a swap between the two V-cars, and is the main team going to follow? The main Red Bull team gets ahead of the old hard runner of Entronsic. Stiggy actually re-overtakes Trouser Schnauzer, and I don't think Trouser wants that, because he's going to re-fight him here. Here we go, Trouser Schnauzer versus Stiggy. Overtake mode activated, and Trouser Schnauzer going to get a position. Someone behind is also going to get a position. It's Brasco, because he's going to get a slipstream, and that's a brilliant move from Brasco. Stiggy concedes the position. That's P8 for Stiggy now. And now he's going to be under pressure from Don Diablo. Great race so far in realistic round 10. So, what do we have in store for the rest of this race? Obviously, the rain is scheduled to come at around lap 30. So, as they go on the main straight again, these two are in a race of their own because they're probably the two best drivers tonight. Just on pure pace, as they have built a 1.7 gap to Super Striker, and DSL Brad will just stay behind this lap. He knows that the medium tyre of Crumpets is not going to last until that rain period, and if it does last, it just won't be it won't be quick enough for him to defend against Brad. So Brad knows this is basically his race to lose now, and Grim Dale gets ahead of Super Striker with Danny Brasco moving into P6. Ekskonski and Diablo are fighting now. They go side by side at turn 5. And this is going to lead to turn 6 possibly as Xconski backs out, gives Diablo the position. But he had a little look there, but I think he knew that was too risky, so he stays behind. Danny Brasco has a 4.1 second deficit to the lead train of N-Tronzic, Super Striker and Dale. I will say this is the lead train, but they're not really a train because there's only 2 cars, so it's just the lead battle. As Stocker finds himself in the top 10, but is actually shot back out of it by Xconski, who moves back ahead of him. But on the main straight here, are we going to see him? Wiggy's left as well. Wiggy crashed. Sorry, Wiggy. Right. As I think we could see, possibly, as Matt gets Plavonch here. And 3 wide, and Plavonch is hit wide by Matt. And Matt makes even more contact with Hassan there. That was not good, and Matt actually concedes the position to let these guys through again, because he knows he's made the error. Fair play from Matt there. But Xconski and Diablo going at it once again. These two are having a great fight, and they have Stiggy in front on the old hard tyres, who is really struggling. Diablo, no, he's in the water. How is he not dead? Diablo is not too happy about the space that was left there. How was he alive? Frank, are you still in the comment section? Doesn't that give you USA 2021 that league vibes? He just smacked the wall as hard as he can, and he's not dead somehow. But DSL Brad is going to stay behind for another lap here, saving his battery. Meanwhile, Xconski gets Stocker, who gets Stiggy. So Stiggy loses 2 positions. And Travis Schnauzer moves into P6, and Dale moves into P3. A brilliant weekend for Dale here. P3 in this race so far. But Super Striker looks to come back at him, and he does come back in. Down the inside of turn 4, and the V-Car moves ahead of the main team of Red Bull. But yeah, these two in a league of their own. Honestly, I think for Brad, he will wait until sort of lap 27-ish to get crumpets. Because right now, I think the mediums are still slightly quicker than the hards, so they are dragging him along. But the V-Carb, Red Bull and V-Carb train are battling, which is losing them even more time. A Capo! Come on! Well done, Kane! Let's go! My captain! Come on! And actually, N-Tronzic he's still in DRS, but he's dropped off quite significantly. And Dale is going to go back down the inside, and that's him into P3 once again. It's Super Striker, and Brasco's also followed. But is Super Striker going to do the repeat of last time? Super Striker is going to turn on DRS, but I don't think he's going to go for it this time. He's just going to stay behind. Meanwhile, we saw Brasco get ahead of Travis Schnauzer, but are we going to see Xconski get ahead of Stocker? And we will, as Ross Stocker loses the position to Xconski in the Red Bull. Red Bull scoring some good points here with P3 and P8. But yeah, this has not been a good race for Stiggy, who went slightly wide there, might have picked up a track limit. As Plavonch and Hassan, Plavonch around the outside of Hassan, and then this looks to be a great move. He locks up slightly, which means he can't quite get the rotation he wants. And it looks like Hassan has defended that position well. But yeah, Stiggy is really struggling here on these old hard tyres, whereas N-Tronzic is staying with his teammate. Super Striker retakes P3, Trouser retakes P6, and Stocker is going to retake P8. But yeah, N-Tronzic and Stiggy's strategies have gone complete opposite. Stiggy got eaten up alive by everyone, whereas N-Tronzic is getting help from his teammate to make the strategy work. He is fighting Super Striker, and they're going to go up to turn 6 here. Going side by side. This is brilliant racing between the two of these guys. And Dale manages to go around the outside. Bit of contact between them. And Dale might have picked up a track limit there, which he may be able to remove. This is a good race in between these guys. But yeah, like I said, Entronsic, he's had a completely different race to Stiggy, where he'd actually been supported by DRS, whereas Stiggy's been eaten up alive by DRS and he finds himself in P10 now. And Ekskonski had a moment there, and that Stiggy passed him into P9. So Stiggy will now try and push Stocker, whose mediums will be fading away, as Dale is once again going to re-overtake the V-Carb. And in all of that, I actually missed him, and Brad actually took the lead. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure when, but he did retake the lead. So Brad is our new leader, and he finds himself in P1. Ekskonski picks up a 3-second time penalty, and a Super Striker gets Dale again, and Serge Brasco gets Trouser again. It's pretty much just going to be this story every lap now. Stiggy had a look at Stocker, but he's not going to get him. But yes, we're about 7 laps out from scheduled rain. So this should be interesting. When is this rain going to come? As a big lock-up for Crumpet, doesn't mean too much. But yeah, these guys now have a 5-second gap to the guys behind. So it's pretty much between these two. And Brad will obviously have more grip than Crumpet at this stage of the race. Diablo has left the session after his retirement. And Crumpet is going to come back at Brad here. He knows he can't let Brad get away, so he's just going to keep overtaking him. And that's P1 for Crumpets. Meanwhile, once again, these two are battling, with Dale going around the outside of Super Striker. It's just going to be continuous of these. And, oh, Dale picks up a 3-second time penalty. And is that from when he made contact with Super Striker the lap before and he got forced? And, oh, this is so close between the two V-Carb. Entronsic on the older tyre against Super Striker on the newer tyre. They're going side by side. They're not working as a team. They want to get the track position for themselves. They're still going side by side. And Entronsic gets the position on Super Striker. Brilliant racing from the two. And now the man with the older tyre is now ahead. But yeah, I think Brad's going to go for it again now. I think this is the point where Brad's just going to go for it every lap. And one of those laps, Crumpets might make a mistake to the point where Brad breaks DRS possibly. He's going to use a little bit of battery. It's a smart driving from Brad. He knows he's improved in his racing IQ quite a lot. He's understood the situation of the race in just overall now. He understands the game better, and I think that has shown in his DTS performances, how good he has been in DTS, and now he's showing it in realistic Division 1 in Brazil. Ekskonski gets ahead of Stiggy. That's P9 for Ekskonski, but he does have a 3-second time penalty on his name. Entronsic will not get Dale here, but Brasco does get Trouser. And these two are slowly catching up to the guys in front, because I think these two are working together, whereas the guys in front are fighting. So these two are smart in Danny Brasco and Trouser Schnauzer. Where yeah, it's not going well for Dale, Entronsic and Super Striker. They're fighting so aggressively, and it's just losing time. But yes, I think Crumpets will try and go for Brad here again. By try, I mean pretty much guarantee himself to move, because he's basically got a full tank of battery. Overtake mode activated, DRS activated, and once again he is going to go for Brad and get the move. Crumpets into P1, Brad into P2. Meanwhile, Entronsic is going to stay behind Dale for this lap. But yeah, Brasco and Charles Schnauzer both in DRS of these guys now. So now this makes this fight very much more entertaining than it was. And Charles is smart. He knows they're back in DRS, so he's going to get Brasco now and get track position over him while these guys fight in front. And that's Super Entronsic who gets the position, but Dale's coming back at him. They're going to go side by side. The 25 lap old halves against the 19 old lap old halves, and Dale will have more grip. But now these guys they're right at the back of it, and I think Trouser might be in it at the end of the lap, because he will gain throughout this whole section here. So now this becomes a 5-car battle for the podium places, with Dale having a 3-second time penalty, which he may be able to remove. Meanwhile, at the front, DSL Brad is going to go for it. Lap 26 out of 36 is going to be moving on to lap 27 at this stage now, and he will lead us away for lap 27. But yes, now we have a 5-car battle for P3, where N-Tronzik will just stay behind Super Striker. Well, we've already seen these two are not working as a team, so... Oh, Dale went wide! Dale went wide! He went very far wide, and he's losing... He's lost all the places there. He lost 4 places because he's gone wide. And the medium's not working for Dale. Super Striker gets ahead of N-Tronzik. P3 for Super Striker, P4 for N-Tronzik. Charles finds a P5, and Danny Brashko P6 with Dale in P7. We saw a position change there. I believe that was Hassan on Matt F1 UK. Plavonchik just behind. And we're seeing a few guys pit. That was Stiggy, who was on the hard tire, and then Eskonski. And then racing out the pit lane, and then Stiggy smacked the wall there. I think Stiggy smacked the wall. Did he break his wing? His wing is intact. He's a very, very lucky man. But that was a pretty big hit on that front wing. As Crumpets is, he didn't actually get Brent there. But he is going to chase him down. He will stay behind him here and look to get him on the main straight. As N-Tronzik picks up a 3-second time penalty, that will cost him in this fight. Matt F1 UK moves up ahead of Hassan. But these guys on fresh softs, they have to get 15 seconds on the guys in front here. In their scheduled 2 laps. That's happening. Like, we can have lemons in the Red Bull against. Oh no, I can't say that's horrible. I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I am gonna say it. Susan in the Red Bull. Now you can have lemons in the Sauber and Susan in the Red Bull, and lemons would maybe catch up. They wouldn't catch up. But yes, when is this rain going to come? As Brandon's almost got a DRS gap to Crumpets, who uses quite a lot of battery to stay within DRS, but he will not overtake him. And meanwhile, N-Tronzik, is he going to go for it on his teammate, Super Striker, who is using a bit of hot lap mode in order to stay ahead, and he is going to stay ahead. Meanwhile, Travis Schnauzer at the back of him, he's not going to go for it because he knows there's too much risk involved in that move. He wants to guarantee a move which is more safer. And Brasco's in the wall! Brasco's in the wall, it's a safety car! It's a safety car! Mental scenes here because Stiggy and Eskonski are on the softs. And I think all of these guys, I don't think they're going to pit. I don't think they pit because the rain is imminent at any stage from now. We're scheduled it for next lap, but it can start falling now if it wants to. We will find out as Brasco locks up and goes very wide there. But yeah, this is a very, very big call. Stiggy is going to go. Is he going to go the inters? He's on another set of softs. Eskonski is on another set of softs as well. So these guys are thinking the soft tyre is the way to go. Will any of these guys stay out? Will they stay out or will they come in? This is a very, very big call. This is a race deciding call here. Will the rain come? And if it comes, Brad comes in. Crumpets comes in. Super Striker comes in. He comes in. N-Tronzik comes in. They're going to double stack that mean. Charles will come in. He's going to move ahead of N-Tronzik. And they're all coming in. So, are they coming in for the softs now? Brad does come in for the softs. They all come in for the softs. Does anyone even risk it on the inters? Because I would not be risking it on the inters. It is butter dry right now. And they're all going to go on the softs. And I think that's a smart choice. I don't know when this rain comes, but there's... And N-Tronzik has chosen the inters. Is that the right call? Is this a mega call from N-Tronzik? We will find out. He's P6 currently. Matt F1 UK is also on the inters. This is massive. What is going to happen here? When is this rain going to drop? And Brad has caught the safety car here. So they will all bunch up now. And we will find out who has made the right call. Right now, to me, they have made the wrong call of N-Tronzik and Matt. They have made a horrible call. But if the rain starts dropping, they might have made the brilliant call. That is a gamble of all gambles. It is. And will they win high? What do you say if someone gambles and wins big? If it just wins big? That's pretty rubbish saying, to be fair. Brad, mate, the safety car's there to keep you behind, not alongside. So stay behind, mate. Stay in your lane. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, clouds they're getting darker. They're not. Yeah, they're pretty blue. I can't lie. There's a dark cloud at turn 1 over there. But in terms of like, there's a dark cloud over to the right over here. But in terms of, that's quite a few dark clouds to be fair. So this will be interesting. What do we have in store for this race? Oh, final 3 laps. If it's final 3 laps, then softens the tyre here. Because I think we're going to go before the final 3 laps. But to be fair, we have a safety car, so that actually does extend time. So it might fall just a bit earlier than the final 3 laps. So here we go. What are we going to have in store for this race? Is this rain going to fall? And if it doesn't fall, we have a sprint between 14 drivers, well, 13 because Milan disconnected. So yeah, safety car should be in this lap because all drivers have caught up to the safety car, apart from Milan, who is AI. So it should be going this lap. So we're actually going to have 4 laps of racing, yes, in terms of a sprint. So this should be entertaining. Should be very entertaining, actually. I'm excited for this. Who will win? DSL Brad, Crumpet, Super Striker, or Trouser Schnauzer? Trouser, who has had a phenomenal race, by the way. He started P17 and he found himself fighting for the podium. The key thing here is championship leader is P2. Second in the championship is P7. Third in the championship is P4. And fourth in the championship is P12. So this is very, very interesting. I didn't even see, did we get a message? I don't think we got the message. Oh, that's a late call. That is a very late call, I think. So Brad will have to go very, very slow here, just to allow a bit of gap between the safety car and him. And he's realised that he is going at P-rolling pace. But when will he decide to go? He's legged it, and he's gone straight away. Crumpets, he's not been caught napping, but it's not a great restart for him. Super Striker on the back of him, and it's going to be a 4-lap sprint to the end. What about these guys here? Entronsic and Matt, because Entronsic is getting eaten up alive, and Stocker is going to just go around the outside of him. He's got so much more grip. There's not even any point fighting this Entronsic, because your tyre is not the one to be on. And Matt's getting eaten up alive as well. Everyone's passing Matt. He just lost 3 positions in one corner there. So he drops down to P13. It's a terrible gamble here. As Hassan gets the position and Brasco goes slightly sideways, and Stiggy has to avoid him. Down in front, it's DSL Brad. He leaves. No, he doesn't, because he's hit the grass. Brad hit the grass, I believe, and he's gone sideways, and he went into the side of Crumpets and Super Strike, and he's lost the position there. Has he bottled a win there? Has he bottled a potential fight for the win? He stays P3, but he's lost a position. He's lost 2 positions. Man gets a 3-second time penalty. Yellow in sector. Oh, that's Brasco. Brasco. He is spun somewhere as well. Potential contact. But lap 33 out of 36. It's Crumpets, the championship leader, who leads us away and gets us going. The Super Striker will have DRS, and the skies have got much darker. Will we see a bit of rain at the end? I think these guys will stay on the soft tires just because the softs will retain heat. And the Super Striker gets into P1. That's a massive move for him. And it's Brad going alongside Crumpets, but he's going to back out. Smart driving from Brad, who is just going to recharge the ERS for these final few laps. Meanwhile, just in behind, Hassan, not Hassan, Blanche is looking at the back of Stiggy, who has got a few cars behind him. Skonsky is looking to get in Tronzik, who is really, really slow. And it's got much darker here. No rain yet. No rain sighting yet, which is very, very important. as Briscoe has gone on the interview. He's actually taken the risk there. And the risk could pay off, you never know. But on the main straight here, here's Crumpets going to go for the lead. He's got, Brad's going to go for P2 actually. Brad is going to move ahead of Crumpets, and that's P2 for the Mercedes. But he is vulnerable. He has little to no ERS. As Trunzik loses the position to Ekskonski, which means he's dropped out of the top 10. And Brad is actually going to stay ahead of Crumpets here. Crumpets is going to save ERS on this lap, which is smart from him. Brad has to follow. And I think that's rain. I think the rain is here. We're going to have 3 laps, like Risky said, of rain, including this one. Lap 36 will be chaos. It will be absolute chaos. Oh, I can't believe it. This is going to be a mental finish to the end. What is going to happen here? Brad has to get the move done on this lap. He has to somehow get past Super Striker before DRS is deactivated. So, are we going to see a change for the lead on this lap? As he gets the car turned in nicely, he sits in 4th gear to get the traction. It looks good for Brad. He's turned in overtake mode. Super Striker stayed in hot lap mode. And it's DRS activated. DSL Brad is going to choose the outside line. Super Striker will have a run at him at turn 4. This is key for the race. He's hit the back of him slowly. And Brad is sideways, so Super Striker. They get the power down. Which one of them is going to be leading into turn 4? Super Striker, he's got DRS activated. He's got a lap on. And he's gaining on Brad. The V-Carb. He's going to go alongside Brad down the inside. Brad tries to keep it around the outside. The Mercedes is going to lose the position, and the Ferrari's going to have a run at him, and they're both going to go to the wall. They're not going to go to the wall. Crumpet survives and Travis now against the position there. Oh, that was very close to ending badly there. And Super Striker retains the position. Stocker gets ahead of Dale. They're all sliding about now. They're all sliding crazily. Trouser, who actually has a lot of ERS compared to these guys, could he have a chance at winning this race? We will find out. And he is sliding all sorts. Crumpets gets a good run on him. In the final corner, he has to back out. Now Bradley is going to try again to go at Super Striker. But Super Striker gets a brilliant exit. He gets an unbelievable exit. And I don't think Brad is close enough. He just needs to defend against Trouser, who's got so much more battery. Trouser could win this, because Trouser is deactivated on the final run. So there will not be, oh, Brad, you can't do that. Oh, and he's letting through. I bet Trouser's cut the corner there. I think that's fine. But Brad, he's sideways. This is so close between these guys, but I think Super Striker might have just done it. He might have timed it perfectly, saved enough battery. And Crumpets is going to get Brad as well. Brad is dropping down the positions here. And actually, Tronzik is flying right now. He's getting past all these guys. Crumpets is almost off sideways. And Brad regains the position against Crumpets. I think we're going to have someone bin it on this lap, to be honest. Then Tronzik is flying. He's found himself into P8 now. And these guys are going so slow in these conditions. Super Striker versus Trouser Schnauzer. This is a mental race. They're going so slow. You wouldn't believe they're the race leaders right now. Unbelievable scenes here in realistic. Super Striker continues to lead, but Trouser Schnauzer will have the run at him. Stocker's found himself into P3. I don't know how he's done that. Crumpets, championship leader. Crumpets is in P7 now. And then on towards the line now. They were both sideways. Trouser has overtake mode activated. So the Super Striker has hot lap mode. And it's a mistake from Super Striker to not use hot lap mode. Trouser Schnauzer's coming to the line. Oh, Super Striker wins. Trouser Schnauzer P2. And Tronzik is flying up the order, but his penalty costs him. And that is massive for Super Striker, who wins the race. Unbelievable scenes. Trouser Schnauzer P2. Unlucky not to get a win. Stocker P3. And Brad P4. Crumpets down in P6. He'll be heartbroken after what's happened to him. Unbelievable scenes there. And a crazy ending to the race. A very, very crazy ending to that race. And Trouser, had Brad not done that dive down the inside, could Trouser have won? Did Brad just cost Trouser the win? Oh shit. We will find out. We won't find out. I don't But that is definitely an argument there. Did DSL Brad cost Charles Schnauzer the win? But what a race! What a race! It's Super Striker who wins. What a race from Super Striker. Always battling at the front for P3 with Dale and Intronsic. And then when the safety car came in, he was battling for P1 and he managed his ERS perfectly. Stocker as well was brilliant in that race. And he seems happy with that massive yes. The script is real. Trouser won it on your screen. Oh, God. So it's Super Striker who leads. Who wins with fastest lap. Trouser now at P2. Stocker P3. Key for them, they both have outscored Crumpet going into the final 2 rounds. DSL Brad P4 with Hassan P5. Great race from Hassan. P6 for Crumpets, P7 for Entronsic, who had a brilliant ending to that race. P8 to Dale, P9 for Matt, and Eskonski makes up the top 10. Stingy P11, disappointed for him. Plavonch P12, and we lost Brasco, Milan, Diablo, Wiggy, Lynx, and Tuck. We didn't actually lose Brasco, ignore me. Brasco finished. He just had a moment. But yeah, unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Trouser Schnauzer and Ross Tucker starting towards the back of the grid, like you just mentioned there. Hassan as well. Some brilliant drives. Do I have to do the driver awards? I don't like doing it by myself. Who should we give it to? Driver of the day, I think I'm going to give it to Trouser Schnauzer. It's P17 to P2. A great race indeed, and well managed as well with the use of Danny Brasco. I hope he changes his name back to Brasco next week. Great teamwork there in that middle stint in order to get back into DRS to fight for that podium, and then we get P2 at the end. Brad and Crumpets both excellent tonight. Brad sort of bottled it towards the end, to be honest, but I think he'll take that in terms of the pace he had. Crumpets will be probably the most gutted. It didn't work well for him there. Driver of the day, I'm going to go Charles Schnauzer. But yeah, shout out to the likes of Stocker, Hassan, and those types of guys. Obviously, Super Striker won the race. What a race! I enjoyed that. I very enjoyed that, mate. Thanks for inviting me, Trouser. You didn't really invite me. I offered. You probably didn't even want me here, to be honest. Who wants me? That's all from me. Thank you, Realistic, for having me tonight. And I'll catch you guys for DTS. Yeah, just DTS. I'll catch you guys for DTS on Wednesday. Ka-chow.